first try hits the wall. What is up? It is your boy, Rockstar Gaming. So I just found a new tech. I saw this in a video. Actually, shout out to this streamer Roach. I think his name is Roach something. It's got to be Roach. I can't remember. But he is a YouTuber. I'll probably tag his thing in the video. He what's it called? I was just watching a little gameplay clip of him doing something, and I don't know if it was intentional or an accident. And it probably is something that is gonna really not ruin the game, because once people know, then you can counter it. But it's gonna change the game a lot if people start to figure out how to do this consistently. And this is a wall bounce corner shot. Essentially, you are using a Magnus shot where you put the spin on the ball to create a wall bounce that spins right back into the goal. Really complicated because it's such a it's literally a super small margin to do it, but I realize there's kind of like invisible markers that help you do it. So here we are, we're on the court. Mind you, I think this is the 5v5 court, so size will matter depending on if you're doing 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5. But you want to position yourself. You see this line right here? It's almost hard to see if you're not looking straight on, but if you stand right at this line from the corner, so not the deep corner, but this line right here, and then you look at this other horizontal line that's above it, and then you aim your shot right past this axis point. So if I can mark it to be like right there where my crosshairs are. Boop. If you take the shot, you stand right here, aim right here, and then you do a really hard curve and shoot it right below that line, you will be able to get it. And granted, like in the flow of the moment, it's gonna be really hard. I don't even know if it's something you can consistently pull off unless you're just a goat. A couple of notes about it. This is probably, you could probably do this from a lot of different positions on the map, but the one that I've been able to replicate consistently is with the stuff I just showed you. And if you want to try to replicate it, the main point is that you're getting the ball to kick almost like parallel with the wall, so that there's the least amount of bounce for the trajectory. Okay, just like some physics stuff. But because it's so early from the initial point of like when you kicked it, the spin is still at its strongest. So basically it's just like, it's kind of like skipping rocks, but instead of it being vertical with gravity in play, it's sideways. So yeah, a lot of defenders will just not expect you to be right there, but probably over here doing something, or they might kind of jump up to expecting it to be something else, or even if they're like off guard because they're thinking, oh, you're gonna go to your man two over here if they're on that other corner for a pass, and it just kind of rolls in so gently that a lot of people will end up missing it. Granted, the counter is amazingly easy because, as you can see, it kind of has to go pretty low, and there is a higher angle, but it's still pretty hard to get because of all the things necessary to get it to work right. Like that even bounced twice on the wall, but it's not actually behind the line, so it doesn't count as a goal. But anyway, yeah, it's very technical, but I think it will be a really crazy trick shot that we can start using, and then we'll probably start seeing a lot as it gains popularity. And I'm sure if I don't post this, somebody else will in like the next week. I mean, it's already on the internet. Again, shout out to I'm gonna find his name. I think it's Unkillable Roach. There's so much tech and technicality and like really high skill ceiling in this game in just the most incredible way, and it's very simple and very complex at the same time, and I think this game has a lot of potential for a lot of longevity. Props to Slow Clap and Kepler. They're honestly one of my favorite game developers. They made Sifu, and before that Absolver, and these are two games I super love. It's kind of funny, I just decided to start playing Rematch. For anyone that follows me and like keeps up with my posts and all that, my content, I haven't put a lot of DBZ up in a while because the game kind of just fell apart. Unfortunately, I've been playing a lot of Rivals, but making content for that, I feel like it's just super saturated, so It's a lot of effort for not a lot of yield. Decided I'm not going to do that much. Anyway, Rematch. This game is super dope. I've been having my eye on it. I've had my eye on it for quite some time. I didn't touch any of the betas, but now I'm super stoked on like just how the game feels overall. Really sick game. So yeah, if you found that any useful, I guess like and subscribe. I don't even know how much Rematch content I'll be making. I love this game, and it's kind of like my secondary when I'm not playing Rivals with the homies. But it might be one of those long-standing, like always come back to it. And I can see the meta having a really high skill ceiling and just changing a lot. So it's one of those games where I feel like if you don't keep up with it, it's going to be a lot of work to keep up with the really high level players. But anyway, hope you enjoy. Thanks, guys.